Welcome to Franchise Marketing Radio, brought to you by SeoSamba. Comprehensive high-performing marketing solutions for mature and emerging franchise brands. To supercharge your franchise marketing, go to SeoSamba.com. That's SeoSamba.com.
Lee Cantor here, another episode of Franchise Marketing Radio, and this is going to be a good one. Today on the show, we have Joe Delatte with Home Clean Heroes. Welcome, Joe.
Hey, thanks, Lee. I appreciate it. Thanks for having me.
Well, before we get too far into things, tell us a little bit about Home Clean Heroes. How you serving folks?
Sure. Home Clean Heroes is part of Buzz Franchise Brands. Starting in 2017, we are a residential cleaning business with a unique positioning. We are the only residential cleaning business that really is mission-based, focused on supporting our local heroes, our local first responders in the markets where we operate and across the country.
So how do you do that?
We do that we work with our national partner, who is the First Responders Children's Foundation, a national nonprofit organization based in New York with feet on the ground all across the country. And basically what we do is we contribute a portion of every cleaning fee to the Children's Foundation, who then allocates funds back to our markets and through the programs that they manage. And we do that. We allocate the fees as a shared contribution by the franchisees and the corporate office. So 50 cents from the franchisee, 50 cents from the corporate office for $1 for every service that we provide. And then in addition to that, we invite our customers to round up. So when a franchisee or a manager creates an initial proposal for one of our customers, they'll invite them to round up $1 or $2 on every clean. And you can imagine how that really starts to build up over time. So, we're real proud of this partnership with the Children's Foundation, what we're able to do to support first responders, and even more so, sort of the unique position that it creates for our franchisees in the markets where they operate, to allow them to really, connect with the first responders agencies and the local heroes and give back to their community.
So what was the genesis of the idea? How did the business get started?
Well, the business got started. We incubated the brand here. We know that residential cleaning, back up a little bit, Buzz Franchise Brand is a multi-brand franchisor, also owns British Swim School and Pool Scouts, and was the original founder of Mosquito Joe. So as such, we're constantly developing new brands. In about 2016, we started looking for another home services brand, did a lot of research, talking specifically with experts in the franchising industry to see where there was need. And, residential cleaning is such a high demand, predictable, really popular business among business owners because it is high demand. It's very time proven and will be around forever, not technology dependent in terms of what the service is. So we landed on, after, like I said, a lot of research, landed on a residential cleaning business, started building out our proof of performance as a locally corporate owned operation here in our headquarters in Virginia Beach, Virginia. And did that for about 2 years while we really beat the bugs out of the system, learned where all the value propositions are, the most efficient way to operate, the best ways to build relationships with customers, and started franchising in 2019. Currently, we have 10 franchisees across 5 states, with 2 or 3 of them very close to announcing right now as well.
So what does that ideal franchisee look like?
The brand Home Clean Heroes, it really kind of creates this image and question of what heroism is in the local market. That's one of the reasons why we really define ourselves with what we can give back. So I like to think of our franchisees as local heroes as well. They're the kind of people who, number one, they're people. They want to build a relationship with their customers, with their employees, and they want to give back to their community. They realize that a residential cleaning business is a cash machine. It generates a lot of revenue. It can help them fulfill their dreams of building their own business, building wealth, and helping to support their community as well. So we're looking for that type of a person that, really that mission-based kind of component resonates, that really likes to serve customers and build relationships. And somebody who wants to build a big business, because this business scales very quickly. the demand is not a problem in this business. There's a lot of demand in the areas where we serve.
Now, does it work as a complementary offering for the Buzz franchisee and that has another Buzz brand?
It can. We don't currently have any cross ownership with any of the other brands with Home Clean Heroes. The thing about Home Clean Heroes that is attractive is that it's a year-round business. The work is indoor. It's not weather dependent, like the high demand component of it is very attractive too. Some of our other brands have some seasonal component to it in some parts of the country, so it can be a complementary brand to that. But it's a fairly route intensive business. So as you're building out the business, there are a lot of logistics involved in routing and route efficiency, scheduling to make sure that you're maximizing cleaning time and revenue generating time, minimizing the windshield time as we drive from route to route. So there's a lot to manage with a residential cleaning business as you scale it as well.
Now, as an emerging franchise, are you doing anything to attract kind of new franchisees to take the plunge with your brand?
Well, we absolutely do. I mean, for the first thing that we do that's most important is, we provide a very well thought out, planned out model. So it's, like I said, we beat the bugs out of it. We know where all the important metrics are, key performance indicators to hit. We know how to coach, and we have a very strong culture of supporting and coaching our franchisees. And then one of the other foundational hallmarks of all of our brands is really an intense focus on marketing. So we execute a lot of the marketing from our corporate offices for our franchisees, particularly digital and direct mail. So those are the ongoing things. There are some things that are in place right now for Home Clean Heroes, just sort of they're environmentally important, I would put it. I mean, we know what's going on in the economy right now. Fears of recession. Fed's looking at raising interest rates today. I don't know if that's actually happened yet or not. So there's uneasiness in the economy, and business ownership is a big step. Even though we're a low investment, considered a low investment franchise opportunity, it's still it's a big step for a lot of people. So what's important to me is to make sure that we are focused on building a model that franchisee can grow towards profitability as quickly as possible. So we've created an event we call our summer signing event to try and take some of that financial pressure off of the startup for our franchisees, our new franchisees coming in. And there's some real teeth to this. And this is, like I said, a summer signing event. So anybody who signs up before September 5th, we're actually doing these things. We're waiving their royalty fees for the first 6 months. We work with a national call center where all of our leads are inbound leads, both phone and online, come through the national call center. And that national call center sells a one-time clean or schedules an in-home estimate for our franchisees and our estimators to go out and do a service proposal. So there's a monthly charge to that, but we've waived all of those monthly fees for the first year for the franchisee. Again, this is to give them a really good quick start, head towards profitability, minimize some of their expenses. So the other thing that is really important, any particularly home services, but any employer right now is dealing with a really unique employment market. So all of our franchisees are very focused on hiring the right people, building the right culture to retain people. We help stimulate that within this summer signing event by giving them the first year of Career Plug Pro, which is an online platform that helps them manage their inbound employment leads and track that all. But then also there's another $1,000 credit that we give them to help them boost and position their advertising to make sure that they're seen by potential candidates. So that's a big offering as well. And then on top of that, I mentioned how important marketing is for our culture and for our franchisees in building their business and starting off quickly. So we're actually adding a $10,000 marketing credit to the deal, to the partnership at the start here. so that they'll have a lot of that expense covered, pretty much all of their startup marketing expense covered through this $10,000 marketing credit. So overall, that's about a $30,000 value. So you can see how that really does sort of really knock off some of the expense right out of the box.
Now, are you targeting certain regions of the country, or is this kind of the world is your oyster at this point?
Well, I'd say the world is our oyster. It's really more how does it fit within certain markets. We define our business opportunities by territories. Territories, a geographic area, a cluster of zip codes that each zip code will contain at least 40,000 targeted households. A targeted household is anybody who has a $100,000 household income or above. So this business model works best as a multi-territory operation. So we target 2 territories, and that's a mid-size to a large market. So to answer your question, it could be any mid-size or large market. The 5 states that we're operating in with franchisees right now are mostly the Southeast and Southwest, up to Carolina, down to Florida, and of course in Virginia as well, and then Dallas and Houston. But there's wide open territory across the country. So Chicago, Kansas City, Indianapolis, Pittsburgh, Philly, anywhere in New Jersey where there's density. What you really want in this business is household density, so that you can build an efficient route and get to your customers quickly from one to the next.
Right. The logistics is an important component to this.
Yep, absolutely.
So if somebody wants to learn more about the opportunity, what is the website?
Home franchising at homecleanheroes.com.
That's the email, or that it's Home Clean?
I'm sorry. I get the website wrong. Home Clean Heroes. Let me pull it up for me so I get this right for you.
It's homecleanheroes.com is kind of the main website, but there's something about the franchise opportunity there as well.
homecleanheroes.com, and you can click on franchising as well.
Good stuff. Well, Joe, thank you so much for sharing your story today. You're doing important work, and we appreciate you.
I appreciate it, Lee. Thanks for the opportunity.
All right, this is Lee Cantor. We'll see you all next time on Franchise Marketing Radio.